last of a dying breed, Audie Murphy. My purpose is to convey my papa's hero. Can you imagine truly being under fire? My papa was a fan of Audie Murphy growing up, and my description is to shine light on my hero's hero, and as a result I researched on the life and exploits of Audie Murphy. My transition: Audie Murphy was a highly decorated soldier during World War II with many awards for his valor, and he was the last of a dying breed. He came from the Depression era. He was born 7th among 12 children. His father, Emmett, abandoned them. He quit school to work. His father left them at age 15. Directly following that, his mother died. He was raised by his sister. America was hit hard at that time. Pearl Harbor was invaded. And he chose the military at that point, but he was too short to join the Marines, so he wound up having to join the Army, American Military Branch of the Army. He had his documents forged because he was too young to even really be in the military. His sister helped forge documents for him. His father, Emmett, passed away 10 days after his birthday. Or he enlisted 10 days after his birthday, excuse me. He was sent to the front lines and quickly promoted to second lieutenant. He proved his mettle in Howitzer, France. He just had a handful of soldiers, and he held his position against Nazi Germany. He was pounded on every side by the Germans, and his position holding was short-lived. He called on his soldiers to withdraw from the battle. He jumped on a truck and got a hold of a live machine gun and started shooting at the Nazi Germans and held them off. He single-handedly held off the most advanced military of that time. He was rewarded with 37 medals. 4 of those medals were from France and Belgium. He was welcomed home, and he made the cover of Life magazine on July 16, 1945. He was for 20 years he became a successful actor. My papa's personal favorite movie from him was To Hell and Back. Due to PTSD, life became overwhelming for him. He was married, divorced, and remarried very quickly. He had marriage problems his whole marriage. He had terrible nightmares as a result of his experiences in the war. He was championed for PTSD, and his PTSD was undiagnosed. Biography.com says that Audie Murphy killed 240 Germans during his time in the service. Thomas Morgan, a journalist from the Chicago Tribune, interviewed Audie in 1967 to see what his life was like, or how his life had been going. He was quoted to say that to become an executioner, someone cold and analytical, to be trained to kill and then come back to to civilize life was very hard. My conclusion, Audie Murphy still lives in my heart. He was a real big fan. My papa was a real big fan of him, and he's buried in the Arlington National Cemetery, and his grave is the second most visited grave next to JFK's gravesite.